going? And where does this lead to? And honestly, it was giving detective for a moment because I had to figure it out after they said, oh, Diddy's house, Playboy Mansion, Hugh Hefner, whatever. So I put in the address and they're only 4 minutes away from each other. So that walk is nothing. I mean, if the tunnels are leading right there, that's nothing. So what was going on in them tunnels?
Again, in this complaint, many of them rise to the level of criminal conduct where you would expect to see some kind of criminal investigation taking place. But even if a handful of these allegations are true, they mean trouble.
Diddy has been accused of many sinister activities over the years, but underground tunnels were not on my radar. Recently, there has been talk about Diddy having an entire network of tunnels under his house, allegedly used for moving people or his victims more easily. According to these allegations, Diddy would take people to these tunnels and do all sorts of grim things to them. The alleged victims were reportedly kept locked up down there like prisoners, sometimes for days or even weeks. The whole scenario sounds like a horror movie, but at this point, nothing about Diddy would surprise me. Let's keep it real though. This is all just internet talk and speculation, with some audio and video circulating, but no solid evidence linking everything together. I'll break it down for you so you can decide what might be fact and what is likely just another conspiracy theory. Every time I think I've heard it all regarding Diddy, something new pops up that makes me question how it's possible for one individual to be involved in so many disturbing allegations. The wild rumors about these tunnels suggest they are part of a secret underground network connecting the homes of other big-name celebrities and wealthy elites, including the late Playboy founder Hugh Hefner. Some speculate that these tunnels might have once connected to the iconic Playboy Mansion, which is just down the street from Diddy's place. It's described as a hidden underground highway system that allowed these famous individuals to move between their mansions completely out of sight and engage in who knows what activities down there. But that's not all. According to some online reports, the feds found a bunch of audio and video footage from these rumored tunnels during raids on Diddy's houses back in March. Word on the street is that some famous names and faces appear in this alleged footage, including Diddy's late girlfriend Kim Porter and his rumored boy toy Meek Mill.
I'm a psychic medium, so I actually, every time I walk past his house, and obviously the Playboy Mansion's right there, and we know about the tunnels that connect from the Playboy Mansion.
To here?
I'm sure they connect here. Why wouldn't they?
There are places that connect, so what kind of energy? What kind of energy are you picking up?
There's just darkness. I mean, it's in general, I've always had weird feelings on this street.
Remember when Homeland Security raided Diddy's mansions a couple of months ago? According to some shocking new reports, agents discovered a bunch of audio and video footage in Diddy's LA mansion that allegedly shows him engaging in seriously disturbing activities. Here's the kicker. These activities apparently didn't take place at his regular house parties. Word on the street is that once the regular party was over, Diddy would take a select few guests to his underground tunnel. According to a report by the Los Angeles Times, Diddy's LA mansion has some interesting amenities, including an underwater swimming tunnel that connects to a grotto. Diddy bought the house back in 2014 for $40 million and specifically looked for a place close to the infamous Playboy Mansion. Now that Diddy is facing multiple lawsuits accusing him of various despicable crimes, including exploiting people and using mules to provide substances, many are speculating that it was more than a coincidence that Diddy chose to buy a house next to Hefner's Playboy Mansion. It's no secret that Diddy used to attend Hugh Hefner's infamous parties while Hefner was alive. Diddy would also throw his own lavish parties at his mansion, where guests included a mix of music industry executives, artists, actors, real estate moguls, and sports team owners. But it's not these parties we need to worry about. It's those rumored after parties that are stirring up all this conversation about Diddy's underground tunnels.
Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like, what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party.
Uh-huh.
It'll go from like 9:30 to like maybe 3 o'clock, 2, 3 o'clock. And then, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel.
Mm-hmm. And then it will carry on there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then the after party.
There's a lot of speculation about Diddy preying on young male artists, subjecting them to disturbing rituals, and then blackmailing them with recordings of these events. Unfortunately, one name that keeps coming up in connection with this is Justin Bieber. Allegedly, Homeland Security discovered some pretty disturbing footage of Justin at Diddy's underground after-parties. While Justin has remained silent on these allegations, it's now being reported that he has started talking to the feds. This could be why he can't say anything publicly. The feds are reportedly building a massive case against Diddy and want to ensure they have an airtight case before charging him with anything. Regarding Justin, you may have seen those odd videos of him hanging out with Diddy. But there's another disturbing twist to this situation. Rumor has it that the late comedian Trevor Moore tried to blow the whistle about Justin Bieber, claiming he was sold to Diddy. Unfortunately, no one took Trevor seriously at the time, and in 2021, Trevor tragically passed away, supposedly after falling from the balcony of his home. The craziest part is that a sketch Trevor made for Comedy Central years ago has now resurfaced on social media. In the sketch, a young pop star who looks a lot like Justin Bieber sings about being sold to a big shot producer and being forced to take part in rituals. It's chilling how this sketch aligns with the allegations surfacing about Diddy and Justin. In one scene, the big shot producer starts rapping about how he's the pop star's father figure, while the singer keeps calling for help and saying, "Call the police." It gets darker near the end of the song.
I appreciate you as a journalist asking. Thank you.
Because you listen, 7 years ago, I'd have been like, yo, did you hire somebody to kill Pac? But no, you have to do it like a journalist.
Yeah, no, I mean, we wouldn't even get into nonsense like that. You know what I'm saying? It's
Which we
nonsense.
never believed, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
There's also Diddy's late girlfriend and the mother of his 3 children, Kim Porter, who reportedly witnessed some horrifying things at those after parties and in Diddy's tunnels. She allegedly threatened to expose everything in her tell-all book. For the longest time, people thought Kim was just planning to expose Diddy for allegedly being on the DL and putting his hands on her. But according to celebrity medium Sloan Bella, who correctly predicted many things now happening with Diddy, Kim was actually trying to expose something much more sinister.
They are dumbing it down to the fact that they think that P. Diddy is on some kind of spree for removing people who speak about this because he's gay. That is not the issue. I want you to hear me. That's one thing, and he may have his own shame about that, and it may be culturally not right for him, whatever. Get in line in society. That is not what this is. That's what she was trying to say. It's not a book about him being gay. There are gay people, but what we're talking about here is ritualistic deviancy used to harness energy of a human being. We are being harnessed, not me, not you, but the people that he's dealing with, and she became privy to this. She witnessed this. That is what we are talking about. We are talking about the ritualizing aggression directed at young children, mainly male, in order to harness their energy.
There are numerous sketchy details surrounding Kim's untimely passing, and word on the street is that the feds are now considering reopening her case. Diddy's former bodyguard, Jen Deal, recently dropped a bombshell about Kim's death, claiming that Diddy didn't allow anyone to go near her casket at the funeral home.
At the casket, you got a lot of people that feel like Diddy, he probably had something to do with Kim Porter death, and they want the police to reopen her case. How you feel about that?
My man, I wish, for the sake of Kim's family, because bruh, if you know what I know, he put Kim in a gold casket. Then has security, 24-hour security at the funeral home, so nobody would go in there and touch the casket or take Kim out of there. I think that they should reopen our case and have an independent pathologist look at everything about her so she can rest in peace. So I know people, paperwork, and this other young lady on the internet, they are spearheading the reopening of Kim's case. And I hope they do.
And get this, allegedly, among the recordings Homeland Security confiscated from Diddy's mansions during the raids, there was a bunch of audio and video footage that could substantiate what Sloan Bella said about Kim and those rumored rituals Diddy and other elites were partaking in within those tunnels. Some of these recordings reportedly show willing participants, including some famous rappers, who allegedly agreed to let Diddy take them shopping. You know that audio that leaked a couple of months ago, supposedly of Diddy and Meek Mill. Well, some reports now claim that Homeland Security also found videos that correspond with that audio, showing Meek and Diddy together. To be clear, all of this is speculation. If Meek consented to participate in Diddy's activities, that's his business. The part we need to worry about are the allegations of Diddy using those rumored underground tunnels to engage in depraved acts with underage individuals. If the reports about Kim Porter trying to expose this are true, let's hope the feds look into her case. At this point, there are simply too many disturbing coincidences
Happy Sunday to
for
all.
there not to be more skeletons in Diddy's closet.
The Love album
Fans
is
are
perfect
speculating
for a
that
relaxing
Diddy is
Sunday
likely just one
with
player in this
mimosas.
game. And there are probably
You can
even
read
more powerful individuals
New York Times Art and Leisure.
newer tunnels for unknown depravity.
Very compelling.
As one fan said, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Question is, why is the FBI tracking Diddy for over a decade? Cassie's story is minimum compared to what happened in the different rooms within the tunnels. We're yet to see anything, yet the powers that be will not give you all to see those videos are kept locked up. Diddy is not the first nor the last with disgraceful, harmful effects behavior. This is larger than RICO charges, dangerous times we live. Them tunnels have been in existence for many years. The very rich and powerful have always committed crimes against humanity. What's your take on the rumored tunnels under Diddy's mansion? Do you think we'll ever uncover the full story of what allegedly took place there? Or will Diddy's powerful friends cover it up to protect themselves? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't miss out on our next video.